month of May is not even done with the second week, and there's already north of 100 new games to sink your teeth into, whether you're looking to play something online or offline, with high graphics, low graphics, or just replay. Here's about 33 new games to play today on your Android and iOS devices that came out precisely in the past 30 days. Let's take a look. Number 1, we've got over here finally Mission Evo, one of the most awaited, most anticipated, probably the biggest, one of the biggest survival open world games that started development around 2 years ago and now available finally through its official website though, in its early access phase and taking you down about 3 gigabytes in size. It's a free game to play, so you'll be fine, but it's an Unreal Engine 5 build kind of game, so there's a good chance you'll have a few problems rendering just the damn thing smooth, or even at all. Game's playable online, you gotta use the links down in the description, and that's all there is to it. Coming up behind that, it's the one and only Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. This game has been around for only 24 hours and already downloaded over 100,000 times. Needless to say, it's one of EA Games' major mobile projects that we believe have been in the works for over a year now. It's an RPG strategy multiplayer base and a free game in nature, takes you down about 2.2 gigabytes in storage, and to accompany the great news, we got a trailer for you here. Number 3, quick mention of a quick honorable mention. Since this game is in Chinese only, albeit from the same developers of Nier Reincarnation, we've got here since a few days ago Era of Aita. I mean, the game's not even in English if you check the link. It's an anime action semi-open world, a little bit open world, shooter, kind of in the same vein as the old PlayStation 2 game Zone of the Enders and the upcoming game Thrud. Era of Aita is a very fast-paced game in nature, quite generous as a free game, and it takes you down about 3 gigabytes in size, and boy is it actually visually next level. Number 4. See guys, we've actually got some pretty decent freestyle basketball games these past few weeks, but nonetheless, here's the crown jewel of them all, a game called Street Ball 2 on Fire. This is a 3 vs 3 real-time competitive basketball freestyle game that's been out for like 2 weeks and downloaded almost 50,000 times with a 4.5 already on platforms. You can play this one offline and online, has a bunch of modes to go through, and is free all the way with in-app purchase. It takes you down about 1 gigabyte in size. Been out for a few months now on PCs and finally here for a couple of days. We've got a game called Antavine. This coming from the same team of 7 Mortal Sins. The game is a puzzle 3D platformer. It makes no sense compared to the company's previous games, but you see, it's a mode of puzzle platformer about a boy and a girl who has lost a memory trying to piece together the missing pieces to make sense of it all. Just take a look. It's a great game, sitting on both platforms through pre-registration state, and this is how it looks. with over 100,000 downloads, but a 3.3 since only 3 days ago. I mean, the store is 3.3 out of 5. We've got here Peridot. This is an augmented reality social sim. Actually, as of yesterday, Peridot is ranked as the #1 top free simulation game of 2023. It's a cute little Pokemon Go style open world game, has quite the charm. Comes with an annoying downside: the AR is forced, so your phone is gonna heat up and gets a little laggy. Anyway, this game's free with just in-app purchases, which is a little bit of a pay to win. You like action-heavy strategy, tower defense, or just platformers in general? We've got over here a tank battle that's been around for a little less than a month and sitting on the Google Play with a 4.7. Tank battle is playable in single player though, it's got a campaign, it's also playable in PvP, has almost a Worms game competitive formula to it with a very fast-paced fighting style, many tanks, different gadgets, guns, and maps. It's a free game, it's great. Number 8, surprisingly the first work of its developers, sitting on the Play Store with a 4.6, bear with me guys, I know this is a pixel art game, with over 100,000 downloads after only 2 days. We've got over here a game called Fake Extra. It's a cyberpunk style pixel art with strategy elements, set in a futuristic world of course, where you're trying to survive against cyborgs or cyberoids in this case, about 7 years into the future. Just take a look, this game's about 200 megabytes in size, it's free, play it. And as far as content goes, man, as a free game, it's generous as
마물들이 몰려오고 있어요. 싸워야 할 시간입니다.
Available in Korean for 24 hours now. Number 8, we have Yggdrasil Resonance Rebirth. This, just a quick mention in case you're just wondering, this is a remake version of Shining Maiden. We heard the new version is going global in a month and it's going to be a free-to-play game with no pay-to-win elements like before. Check it out quickly. This game's of course online and takes you down about 3.5 gigabytes in size. Number 10. We've got here Thief Simulator. Guys, players say the same developers who brought Car Mechanic and Ultimate Fishing Sim games on the Play Store just brought their thieving sim on the Google Play as a free game. It's a formerly PC paid game, stealth-based, as you might assume, lockpicking, just pickpocketing, educational sim that came out first about 5 years ago. Here's a trailer. The game will take you down about 500 megabytes initially. Guys, this is a very long list and I'm getting throat cancer. So there's 23 more games. I'm not gonna talk, just trailers. Believe it or not, the rest of the list is better than the first 10. I'm an idiot, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch carefully. Some of these trailers are gold. All the information down in the description, everything you need to know is there. If you don't, let me know about it in the comment section and I'll hope you have a great day. I will see you guys again in a couple days.
When they see me pouring some more, oh, then it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. queen.
Do you? I really like it.
Revenge.
We went to see Gran today. In the hospital. I want to write a story. There once was a young girl who thought she would never see outside her home village. But the land of Astoria had other ideas. It had great and terrible adventures planned for her. All you need is a leap of faith. Despite the darkness, Robin's hope guided her. I need to finish the story so Gran can read it when she feels better.
We can't hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories. Some words will stay with you. What do I do to spread this burning current? Every day, every night, I'm stuck inside of my head. Stay who I am today. Wanna be somebody leading the way. Don't be afraid, gotta be brave. Like get down and hype up the crowd. We can bring the energy they've never seen before. Let's talk now, take the night.